before we get started, let's check out the links in my description. We all want nice things. We want the car, we want a house, we want a high limit credit card. But if you don't have at least a 680 credit score, you're not even in the game. So click this link here to know where you stand and get your free credit scores from all three bureaus. That will be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And also get your reports. If you would like to be free and become financially independent through entrepreneurship, click this link here to be free. If you'd like to get Cashback, which is a discount during shopping, please click this link here to see my favorite cashback sites. And if you enjoy the music you hear in the background, please click the link here and subscribe to It's So AC. Hello everyone, welcome back to Community Wealth. Today I just want to talk with you a bit about what I plan on doing for 2022. And hopefully for you guys who are interested in doing better things in the coming year, as they call it, the resolution, I can help motivate you to get you moving on to something better, greater, or just something different, changing lanes for yourself for the new year. But before we get into that, if you would like to know your FICO scores or what's on your reports for all three bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week with your vehicle on your own time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. Now, if you don't have a vehicle or you don't want to use your own vehicle, then click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below, and along with the Wealth Dasher, then you can still make $500 to $1,000 plus per week with their vehicle on your time. You want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500? Click the Be Free link in the description below. And while you're shopping online, you can get cash back, and you can do so by clicking the Cashback link in the description below. Okay, so what I just want to do is I want to kind of discuss what I plan on doing, and that way you, as well as myself, can hold me accountable for the things that I'm saying I'm going to do if you don't see any evidence of that, or you ask me a question, say, hey, how is this going? And I'll say, well, I haven't done it yet. And you can say, okay, when? You say you're going to do it, and blah, blah, blah. Okay? But here's the thing. One of the things that I said I wanted to do, I already started doing. And that's bring you more content on YouTube. That's make more videos, kind of pump them out. But I want to make content that really helps people. I'm not one of these YouTubers or these content creators that just come on here gossiping. I mean, that's fine. That's what you do. I actually watch some of the stuff, But I don't try to, bring some type of narrative to get you to swing to my opinion about some nonsense, like this male and female gender war thing that's going on, especially between my black community. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to help our communities come together by teaching you, or showing you, not necessarily teaching you, but showing you what I'm doing to better my financial situation. Because I believe that's one of our plights, is our finances. Our finances are horrible in our community. Now, we do have a lot of people that's coming up. They striking it rich overnight with cryptocurrency and NFTs, and people coming up with their businesses. And I'm proud of my women in our community. They're coming with their own product lines, and a lot of our brothers are doing so as well. But a lot of us are still doing the same thing that we seen growing up, and that's pretty much banging our head against the wall trying to figure out what's next and doing what everybody been telling us to do for life. That's what we've been doing. And so what I'm doing, I'm trying to bring you an idea, or bring you what I'm doing to better myself and to not have to go out and punch a clock. Now, if you want to punch a clock, that's fine. That's great. I'm not knocking that, because we need people to punch clocks. I might need people to punch a clock for me, if I start hiring folks, but I actually like to contract with people. I don't want to be a W-2 type employer, but anyway. But I'm trying to show you a different way. All right. Again, I'm not the biggest business owner, I'm not knocking out 500,000-600,000 a year. I'm not knocking out $1 million a year. You know, I don't have millions in stocks or nothing like that. So, you know, I'm not that guy, but I haven't had a job since 2007. All right. I've been working for myself since then. You know, it's been up and down, you know, but I always figure out a way to make it happen. All right. And that's what I've been doing since 2007. All right. You know, I first started online, you know, what I used to call email assignments. And that's basically having people do things for me, and I pay them per email. I send it to them an email with assignments in the email, and I pay them per email, you know, and I made quite a bit of money doing that. Then I started doing this thing called network sweeps. I know you've probably been seeing that. It's actually still on Facebook right now. I'm going to bring that back, as a matter of fact. But it's network sweeps. It's just my version of what Publisher Clearinghouse doing, but I'm actually paying people all the time. You know, so and I plan on doing that as part of my content too. Here is you know, do giveaways. You know, so I plan on doing that soon too. But anyway, I've been doing this since 2007. All right, and I've been working on my own since 2007. I've been doing pretty good. And as you know, you've been paying attention. You know, I built myself up as far as credit. I went from a 461 to actually even before that I was even lower than that. But I'm just saying since 2019, I was at a 461, and I brought myself all the way back up to a 690. Of course, I went back down to 677 or 674, but you know, I'm still in a good range, and it's going to take no time to get it back up to 690 and 700. So that's one of my goals for next year, is to get my credit score above 700, in the 720 range. Do that. Also, like I said, one of the things I've been doing that I said I was going to do is I was going to get my YouTube channel more content, and that's what I've been doing. I'm going to show you an example of that right now. Now here's my channel here. All right. And you can see here our video every day. I've went through my channel and I've never posted a video every single day until this month. I have my channel since 2019. I have other channels too, but this particular channel I had since 2019, and I have never posted a video every single day. And you see here, only, what's this? 5 days after the month? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 days after the month, I posted one video. But every day I posted minimum 2 videos every single day. Every day. This is one of the things I've been wanting to do. I'm going to keep this up. I'm going to try my best to keep this up. All right, for as much as I can, because you know, life does happen. So I'm not one of those guys that walk around with my phone and all that stuff. I don't do that. You know, recording every single aspect of my life. I don't do that. But I do plan on bringing you more content to help you in your journey to build your credit, to give you an idea of what to do for business, show you what I'm doing in real estate, what I'm doing in crypto and stocks, you know, showing you the best way to get cheap insurance. You know, that's also with kind of going along with your credit, you know, getting your credit together, showing you different strategies I've done. I'm planning on bringing you my dispute letters and things like that, so you can see, okay, this is what he used to dispute some things off his credit, you know. And I've been showing you a little hint to that here and there, but I want to get more into that. All right, but as you can see here, where is it at? Right here. This was the 15th and the 16th. These 2 days, I did 10 videos in those 2 days. 6 this day, 4 that day. That's 10 videos. All right. So this video right here is actually my 58th video this month. I've never done it. I think the most videos I've done in a month, I think, was maybe 27 to 28 videos, maybe. This month I did 58 videos, including this one. I'm not done yet. Today is only the 28th. This is my 58th video. My second video today, my 58th video. So I plan on doing more of that. Okay, plan on doing more of that. And one of the main reasons why I want to get my credit to 720 range or higher is because, as you know, as you hear in my videos in the beginning, I always say I got 5 properties for $5,500, and that I do. And one of those properties in particular, I want to rehab that, so I want to be able to get the funding. And so that's me giving my way, would put me in position to acquire the funding to rehab that house and flip it out. that house alone was $500. I got the house with $500. I had to pay the lawyer his fee, and the lawyer, actually I paid him a fee for all 5 properties. So it's one fee, all 5 properties. But that property is $500. The lawyer fee and taxes. So altogether, that property, I think I'm going to come out of probably max $1,500 max for that property. And that's before I get the money to, start rehabbing it. Once I get the money to start rehabbing it, I haven't been inside the property yet. I actually went over there and took pictures and stuff. I didn't get on the property because I didn't actually have the property yet, so I didn't want them to say anything. I'm pretty sure I can walk up on it with abandoned. But then again, it had weeds all over the place, and I didn't want to do all that. But that property alone, in my mind, without me seeing it, that property, I can probably put in maybe $40,000 max. $40,000. Maybe it might be 50, but like I said, that's me looking on the outside. All right, that's the landscaping, roof, and things like that. I want to add another bathroom because it's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, and so I'm thinking that property I could probably put in 30,000-40,000, probably flip it out for maybe like 110. Probably walk away with around like a $40,000 profit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking with that. So that's my plan for next year, is to start putting money into that. Me putting more content in here, and when I start doing that, I'll be putting that on here as well, talking about what I'm doing. With that, might have pictures and things like that. So another property, I have other ones. One of them got redeemed already. One was redeemed already by the person who owned it, who owed the taxes on it. So that's redeemed already. So we got that money for that one. I have 2 vacant lands. And I have another one. It was a house, but it's not there anymore. It's a vacant property. But the infrastructure is there. So all we had to do is put a house in there. So I'm going to look into that this year as well, to look into, about building a house. So I'll be a home builder. So I'm thinking about building that out and then flipping that one. So I'm going to look into all of that stuff next year. But again, that's why I want to get my credit to a point where I'll look good. I already got the profile, but now I want to have the score and the profile so I can get the funds to put into these properties and flip them out. And also this year at the new auction, I'm going to be looking at multi-unit properties. So I want to try to get some multi-unit properties. But that's another thing I want to do this year. So now, I want to get more content. As you see here, I got more content. This is the 58th video this month. So I want to keep that going, into 2022. I want to start getting my credit back together, back to where it was before, and better, because I didn't even have a profile back then. I just had the score. But now I want to have a score and a profile. That way I can acquire the funding to go ahead and put into these properties I have, right? And then also, I want to bring you even more content about credit. Not only do I want to do more content, I want to bring you more content about credit, show you that. And I want to also show you other sides of things I'm doing. Most of you probably know I do Amazon and eBay. I will do that as well. So now I want to kind of focus on that too. Because what it is, I want to have all of my things bringing me minimum $1,000 each. $1,000 each. $1,000 each. YouTube, $1,000 to $2,000 a month. My real estate, I'm gonna flip those out, but when I start getting the multi-units, I want to have, $1,000 coming in per unit, at least $500 per unit. But I want to have $1,000 per unit. Leave the $500 per unit. Let's say I get 4 units. That's still $2,000. So I have $2,000 coming from those units, and then I have another $1,000 or so coming from Amazon and eBay. So right there, I have 4,000 plus I got maybe 1,000, 2,000 coming from YouTube. So that's 6,000. All right. So that's what I'm trying to do. Have that multiple streams of income thing coming in. I want to bring it all to you so you would know and you would get an idea of what's going on. And you say, oh, I can do that. This guy making it look easy. Because it's not really difficult at all. You just have to put your mind to putting your stuff together. You say, hey, okay, I'm here. All right. How do I get here. Oh, this guy is showing me how to get here. Okay, so my credit score is at a 525. He's saying, hey, take this letter, dispute this information. It worked for him. It could work for me. Dispute this information. And many of these letters really work great for collections. All right. I'm going to be honest with you. The letters work great for collections. Charge off a little more difficult, but you can get them either, you can either get them taken off or you can get the amounts removed. You just have a charge off with $0, which also helps. It's still going to look like a derogatory because it's a charge off, but it's going to be a zero charge off. All right. And some of them, they even say, like what I got with my first Premier charge off, it shows, hey, look, this guy is saying that this is not his or whatever, or this is wrong. You dispute this information. All right. So that's what it is with the first Premier. But with the Santander, since that was such a bogus situation with that company, I mean, that's for everybody, not just me. They had a whole litigation thing going on with the state's attorneys and all this stuff. Or the attorney general, whoever it was who was dealing with those. They had a bunch of states. It was like 38 different states, right? That was going against them for bogus loans. So, but they took the loan amount off of my credit. So now it's just a charge off. And they also took all the dates it had on there. So it's basically a charge off from like 2 years ago. But that's another thing with the credit. 24 months, you're good. All right. 24 months is just going to look like, oh, okay. But look what he's doing now. So the best thing you could do for your credit, and I'm going to go more into this later. The best thing you could do for your credit is start rebuilding, start get those trade lines, start off with a credit card. I got this new credit card I want you guys to check out called Aspiration. I'm going to do that probably today. I actually might do that video today. It's an Aspiration card. It just started this month, and I just saw someone recently. I was looking around to get more information on it, and somebody actually just got approved for almost $26,000 with the Aspiration card. So I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I'm going to have a link in this video as well. So if you want to go ahead and check out the Aspiration cards, you can. But that's going to be a good card. You can start out with that card. Or like I said, you want to go very subprime, like subprime as you can go. You can get the first Premier card. Like I spoke about in previous video about the first Premier card. But anyway, so once you get 24 months, of paying on time, keeping your utilization low, your credit score can just jump up on top of you getting those dispute letters to get some collections off. Because like I said, collections are pretty simple to get off. So anyway, so moving forward, that's what I plan on doing. I plan on keep this content going, keep at least 60 videos a month or so going. Right, that's about 2 videos a day. So keep that going. I want to start working on these properties I have. Okay, start working on that, getting my credit together. So I can work on those. So let's get my credit together, keep my videos going, start working on get the credit together so I can get the funding for the properties, start working on the properties, getting more properties. Okay, working more on my Amazon and eBay. I'm kind of trying to really cut back on Amazon a little bit, but for you guys who want to jump into that, I'll post more content about that. So Amazon and eBay. Also, one of the biggest things I want to start doing, I have a Facebook. I have a Community Wealth Facebook. I want to start focusing on that. Okay? I want to start focusing on my Community Wealth Facebook. I haven't been doing anything on that. I haven't been doing nothing on that for a while. Let me show you what it looked like, just in case you haven't seen it. So here's my Community Wealth Facebook. All right? I haven't been on here in a while, so I want to go on here and start focusing more on this stuff. All right? I'm going to go in here, start focusing more on Community Wealth Facebook. Start getting more into this stuff here, I haven't posted on here. Look at that. Last time I posted was October 10th, 2020. All right. So I want to start focusing more on here. And I want to start putting more of the information that I talk about on YouTube on here as well. All right. So I want to start getting into this. So, but it's going to be less about this here, stuff like this, and more about what I'm doing on YouTube. More about that, because this is information that's great, but it's not doing anything to build up our community. Okay? So I want to focus on that more of that. Get this stuff on YouTube. Get more of my YouTube type stuff on here. Focus more on our financial aspects of our communities. Start teaching you how you can go in. You can start buying up these properties and reinvesting in your communities. And because I kind of don't even want to rent to people. I want to create homeowners. For people who want to rent, that's great. But I want to create homeowners in our community. Okay? Because that can actually bring up our net worth. It's about at least owning your own home. So many of us want to be renters. But if you own your own home, do you realize you instantly went from probably a $20,000, $30,000 net worth because you got a job making $50,000, $60,000 a year, that's not your net worth, because that money is going out the window pretty much. But let's just say you don't have any stocks or anything like that. You don't have anything like that. But you will have your home. Your home, generally, your home will be worth anywhere between $90,000 to $150,000 on average. And even the way stuff going today, your house could be easily worth $200,000. So, trying to create homeowners, all right? That's what I want to do. I want to create homeowners, and that can also be going along the lines of building your credit, rebuilding your credit, putting yourself out there, making your profile look great, so people want to sell you this home. The bank will want to give you the loan for the house, all right? That's what I want to do. If I could change our net worth in our communities, if I could teach people how to make $60,000 on their own time, along with having your own home, and then you have a great credit profile, that way you can have access to thousands of dollars of cash. Do you understand that my lady friend, with us together, but with me helping her, showing her how to do this, do you realize that she has access to multiple thousands of dollars in credit? Now you might say that's credit, but you have access to that. Imagine if everybody had access to at least a $25,000 credit card and not spending it on garbage. Using it to build up a business. Using it to buy products from AliExpress and flipping it on Amazon. Do you know what that can do? You understand what that can do? Just think about it. You have access to $25,000 on the credit card. Just imagine you had 2 or 3 of those. That's $75,000 you have access to. Emergency cash or anything. What if you did get one of those $500 property? Well, let's say you got a duplex or a 2-unit building. Let's just say for $3,000. You slapped it on the credit card real quick. Pay it down. And now you want to go and you want to rehab. You moving one yourself. You moving, let's say you moving a bottom unit. And you start fixing them up using your credit card, paying it down. Use your credit card, paying it down while you're working. But you have access to that. Right now, how much cash do you have access to? How much credit do you have access to? Just ask yourself that. So I'm creating access. And that's what I want to do for you, create access. My son will be 21 next month. This dude has more credit available to him than I do. Just think about it. I went from a 461 to a 690. $40,000 whip. 2,000 square foot home. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage. I went from a 461. Living with my lady friend in a 2-bedroom apartment. And now look. All because I said I got to figure this stuff out. And so that's what I want to do in 2022. I want to put it out there. Do more things. Go ahead and take control or take action of the things I already have in place and start making it work for me. Because 2021 was putting things in place. And 2022 is taking action on those things and creating more. That's what 22 is about. 2021 was about me putting the things in place. 2022 is taking action on those things. And the things that I mentioned. And I want to take you on that journey because I want to help you and show you what I'm doing to motivate you to do the same. That's all I'm doing in 2022. So what's your plan for 2022? All right? What's your plan for 2022? I didn't want to motivate you. I don't want you to do what I'm doing unless you want to. And I'll help you do it. but I want to motivate you to do the same thing for yourself. Not necessarily do the same that I'm doing, but take action on the things that you set forth to do. Or maybe 2022 is you putting your things in place and taking action on a few things, but then in 2023 you're able to take full action on everything else to create more. So again, talk to me. What's your plan in 2022, all right? What's your plan? Tell me what's your plan. And again, hold me accountable. If you don't see me doing that, you say, oh, you missed a video today. Let me know. Say, hey, you missed a video. You're supposed to post a video today. I'm going to say, oh, yeah, cool. Well, we say you're supposed to post 2 videos. You're trying to get 60. Where your 2 videos at? Now I got to go and do 3 the next day, you know? So hold me accountable. And let me know what you want to do, and I'll hold you accountable. Let's do this together. Let's make 2022 that year. Let's bring our communities together. All right, let's create wealth in our community. That's this whole thing about community wealth. Let's create wealth in our communities. What's yours? Leave it in below. All right. Thanks for watching. If you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports from all 3 bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week utilizing your vehicle on your own time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a vehicle or you don't want to use your own vehicle, then click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below. And that way you can hire a car and use that vehicle to then Wealth Dash and make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your own time. If you want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500, click the Be Free link in the description below. If you'd like to get cash back while shopping online, click the Cashback link in the description below. Like, share the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to It's Oasis, and until the next video, let's get this money.